England's defensive frailties were again apparent against the Swedes on Sunday. Diego Placente, who's expected to mark David Beckham in Sapporo, believes it's something Argentina will exploit.
Estamos jugando, ¿no? Ganándolo siempre, teniendo la pelota, siendo siempre protagonistas.
The traditional sound of the England football fan echoes around Sapporo this evening. For those on the outside, this is the perfect setting for the big game.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's like nothing else I've been to in this World Cup so far. I was down at England-Sweden, something like this. Atmosphere is just electric.
Oh, the atmosphere is good. It's nice and friendly, and everyone seems to be having a good time. We've got a chat with the Argentinian boys, and they're okay, so that's good.
Tomorrow night, the fans will be enclosed in the extraordinary-looking Sapporo Dome. These speeded-up pictures show how the football pitch is wheeled in to cover the baseball ground beneath. It's then carefully turned 90 degrees and slotted into place. As England train there tonight, the captain may find he needs all his tricks to keep the Argentinians at bay.
And what an occasion. Under this roof, England trained here for the game that could well determine their future in this World Cup. The team that was such a shambles in the second half against Sweden is likely to change. The impressive but inexperienced Darius Vassell is likely to be left out. Heskey could play up front, and Nicky Butt is favoured to join David Beckham in midfield. But it is Beckham's fitness that's still the main concern. He'll definitely start, but may not last the 90 minutes. The England team playing in this extraordinary stadium tomorrow will really have to perform if they're to progress in this World Cup. And they won't need much motivating. This is a game where there are scores to settle. Many in the Argentinian side, which also trained in the Dome tonight, played in the controversial victory over England 4 years ago. So these England players know there is a history and know they will be provoked. Sven-Göran Eriksson says it's not exactly win at all costs, but almost.
Blood, sweat, whatever, but in a fair way, of course. When I talk win it to any cost, you have to do everything you can out there tomorrow and do one of your big games if you want to win.
England's lineup. There are a lot of rumours about the team here. Can you confirm it to us that Scholes will play on the left-hand side, Nicky Butt comes back in the middle, Vassell is out?
That seems to be what everyone is believing. Heskey through the middle of the game with Owen. Paul Scholes moving to the left, Hargreaves and Butt in the centre, and Beckham on the right. I mean, it still comes up with the same problem. We haven't sorted out who's going to play left. I must say, I did see Scholes play 2 or 3 occasions on the left-hand side. I've got to say he did when Manchester United beat West Ham 5-3, and he played pretty well.
There's never been a lunch break quite like it. Here and across the nation, TV screens were in control. All attention on the game.
Very nervous. Yeah, not had much concentration today, really.
Nervous, butterflies. Hope you win.
Well, it's almost time. I'm sure you're ready. In fact, we can see you are all over the country. From the north at St James's Park in Newcastle. That's Exchange Square in Manchester. Yeah, more like it. That's what we were here. Live pictures there. That's the trading floor in London. They don't seem overly excited, but maybe it's another bad day on the market. Epsom Racecourse. The Oakses run this afternoon. To the southern tip and the Royal Show in Cornwall. Right, here we go. Bit nervous, few butterflies. Don't worry, that's what you need before a big game, and they don't come much bigger than England versus Argentina. Our commentators in the Sapporo Dome, Trevor Brooking and John Motson.
Well, thanks very much, Gary. There are a few more important things happening in the world today than this football match, but just at this very moment, I can't think of them. Welcome to all of you in the lunchtime audience back at home. I have to say straight away, we couldn't share this experience in a more unusual setting. The one-year-old Sapporo Dome with its permanent roof and portable pitch.
The World Cup, this is the one the fans were most looking forward to, the chance to settle some old scores. As was David Beckham, whose sending off against Argentina 4 years ago made him public enemy number 1.
The last time these two sides played each other in a World Cup, David Beckham was sent off. He returned today as England captain and a sporting hero. The 36,000 fans enclosed in the Sapporo Dome were virtually all England supporters. And what they saw was a fired-up side in the mood for revenge.
We're going to win, goes the chant. People here are all too aware of the long rivalry between the two nations, and their self-confidence was palpable.
But it was the South Americans who enjoyed the better start. Kili Gonzalez with this early effort. England eventually settled down with Michael Owen's pace troubling the Argentine defence, his shot rebounding off the post. And it was Owen who won the penalty when he was brought down by Mauricio Pochettino.
Foul by Pochettino, and there is
A penalty, and England held its breath.
Well, there were plenty of penalties the last time they met in the World Cup, and we've got another one here.
As David Beckham strode forward, the country was with him. There was tension there, but there was plenty here. Crowds gathered in Manchester, in Cornwall, even at Heathrow Airport, willing a goal.
The demons of his last appearance against Argentina were well and truly buried. And there was delight in Sapporo city centre too, even though these fans were the unlucky ones without a ticket.
But when David Beckham finally drove the ball into the back of the net, few here could quite believe it.
In the second half, England continued to attack. Substitute Teddy Sheringham came close with this spectacular effort. In the final minutes of the game, it was relentless from Argentina as they searched for the equaliser. But thanks to Seaman again, it was to no avail. At the final whistle, it was obvious just how much this victory meant. And to one man in particular, it was the perfect ending.
Which means England only need a draw against Nigeria to reach the second round.
It is the moment these England fans have been waiting for years, and they wanted the world to know it. For them, things don't get much better than beating Argentina in the World Cup. And for Beckham, well, what a difference 4 years makes.
It's just unbelievable. You know, it's just, it's been 4 years, and it's been a long 4 years. It's been up and down, but you know, this tops it all off. You know, we've done well. We've battled really hard. You know, it's a team game. It's not just about, you know, my penalty. I've said it before in other games. The team, you know, has been absolutely brilliant for the whole 92 minutes.
Anything came in the box, they dealt with it. Nicky Butt in front of them was, for me, the man of the match. People at home will be saying, how can we play like this compared to the way we played against the Swedes? Well, that's his mentality.
David, for ITV News, David, you must be very pleased.
Very, very pleased. You know, I think the whole nation will be pleased tonight. You know, I think it will set them up for a good weekend. But you know, I think as a footballing nation, we've been waiting for this result for a long time. I've been waiting for it for 4 years, but you know, it means a lot to everyone.
I was going to say, how sweet is that for you?
Well, it's a lot better than 4 years ago. I can tell you that now.
Certainly touched me. I think your TV replays will show that.
Winning today was a fabulous feeling. You know, we can't explain it really. We needed to win today. We needed to win more than them. So yeah, it's a great day for England.
Yeah, we knew that going into the game was going to be tough, and as a solid unit today, we defended together. It was good.
We always had the belief that we can beat any team in the world. We might not always do it, but I'm sure that we're capable of doing it, and we've proved tonight that we are.
We knew the importance of this game, and obviously a lot of fans were here, and we had to give them something to cheer about, and today we've done it.
We hadn't talked about who was going to take the penalty before the game, but you know, it was between me and Michael, and you know, I went up to Michael after he'd got the penalty, and I said to him, you know, he said to me, "You or me?" And I said, you know, I wanted it. So there was a few antics going on around me, so you know, I just put my head down and hit it.
An evening like this, I think we should say, I already said it in the dressing room, thank you to all of them, because they did very, very well, played good football, and at the end defended with a heart, and very nice to see.
We had to dig in, and you know, we're really pleased for every one of us, because you know, right the way through from David Seaman, right the way, you know, to the front too.
Yeah, but you know these things happen in football. It was a different type of game against the Swedes, and we were all very disappointed. And that might have been the kick up the arse we needed as well, to know that we had to go out and perform. And that's exactly what we did tonight. The lads were throwing bodies in front of balls and into tackles, and nobody was going to give up easily tonight. Right until the death.
The truth, of course, is that England have yet to even qualify for the second round. Tonight you'd be forgiven for thinking they'd already won this.
This was an extraordinary and inspired performance by England against one of the favourites here. It has transformed their World Cup campaign, and if they can maintain this form, then suddenly anything is possible.
But if you want the calm view, ask Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Great game, great performance, and we played very good football for up to 80 minutes, I guess. The last 10 we had problems, but when we had problems, all 11 out there came out with a big heart.
So tonight they chanted the score.
The players return to their hotel this evening still revelling in their victory. The win will have further increased the popularity of England here. Daniela Wells, BBC News, Sapporo in Japan.
The whole team, there were some great performances, and the football we played was magnificent. When they said, well, we can't pass it around a few days ago, we can pass it around with the best.
That was the point, Bobby, wasn't it? Great passing-looking team today.
We had a better selection of pass, we had better options, didn't panic on the ball, settled on the ball, passed the ball in sequence, through the midfield, up into the front scenario, got it played back sometimes, then we hit the through ball, didn't try to penetrate too early. You can't do this against top-class world teams. And we were very patient, chose a better option and played terrific. I mean, I'm full of admiration for everybody concerned. It's lifted the country, and I hope the players and the management team in Japan are hearing this.
But in the end, most acknowledged that England deserved the win.
I think we're going to qualify, and who knows, we might meet again in the finals, and that's going to be payback time.
The last time we won, and now we have to deal with it. We lost this match.
In the city centre, there were at least a few fans trying to make the best of a bad situation. Everyone's now looking ahead to their next do-or-die World Cup encounter.
Well, as I said, Argentines are looking forward to that match against Sweden. Nobody here seriously believes that they could possibly lose it, and it's unthinkable for Argentina to go out after this first round. Everyone, of course, is looking forward to a rematch against England.
Well, it's been a great day. And after the match this afternoon, Gazza here went out with his roving microphone to meet a few of you who've been enjoying yourselves.
Get right in. So happy. Great result. But I tell you what, I want to go and see the pundits and all the fans and see what they think about it. You watch the game? You did watch the game?
Yeah, I got for the little Shepherd Storm off.
You watched the game? Yes. There's a gaffer now. So you're happy with 1-1?
I would have been, but it was 1-0, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Oh, what do you think then?
Right. Incredible. We watched the game. We don't know much about it at all, but we watched it. It's incredible.
You want to say hi to your friend?
Yeah, you want to say hi to him, man?
I'm busy. See you later.
Did you hear that?
Can you just sign that for me, please?
Gasco.
Gaza.
That'll do.
That's very good.